As I mentioned before, we are currently working with around 700 schools, and 70 schools are international schools. Here is a list of international schools. As you can see, we have been working with some really good international schools. Actually, I would say most international schools we are working with, they have quite high standard. And whenever we partner with an international school, they think our transcript is fully equivalent to their transcript. They will integrate our transcript directly into their system. And here in Malaysia, we work with 3 schools. One is Dalit International School, which I will give a little bit more information later. And we're also working with Raffles American School since the start, this school startup, and also SM Forest School, which is also a new school. You may be interested to know that which kind of courses international school students like to take. I would say 1/3 of students are taking AP courses from us. Right now, most schools we work with, they use not only American curriculum, but IB or IGCSE, all kinds of curriculums. But they still have a number of students taking AP because some of AP courses are quite unique that they are not offered in other type of curriculum, or the students want to go to US later. They want to have some test about AP courses, which helps with students' college application. That's why I have seen international schools using AP courses a lot. Another type of courses is STEM courses, because it is a hot topic, and sometimes international schools simply cannot provide those courses. Like one thing I heard again from international school is the lack of computer teachers. It is really difficult to recruit high-quality computer teachers, but we have 10 different computer technology courses online, which is very easy for students to take. And also for students who do not have lots of online learning experience before, computer or programming courses is a good introductory course because you are sitting in front of computer anyway. As we are in Malaysia, I would like to share that one of the international schools we work longest is Dalit International School. It started from 2001, so just at the time when we become a nonprofit organization. Carl Steikamp, the director of the school, actually worked with us 2 years before 2001 when he was still in a school in Brazil, which was like the first school working with the virtual high school. And since this school has so long experience working with the virtual high school, this school is doing really well in terms of online learning. And nowadays, they even have a requirement. All the students who graduate from Dalit, they need to take at least one course online. It doesn't mean that all students will take at least one course from the virtual high school, because the virtual high school have quite rigorous courses. It may not work for everyone, so actually Dalit is using several course providers at the same time, but they already figured out what is the best way to support online learning. They have one teacher designate half of his time just for online learning program. So they are supporting their students very well. As Carl recall, at the beginning when they start online learning program, it was not easy because students were not used to having so much time by themselves to plan for the whole week or to interact with teachers online. But they find out by providing strong on-site support, they can solve all those type of problems. So nowadays, they set up an e-learning lab, and they put VHS learning block into their schedule. So students know that if they choose a course online, they need to go to e-learning lab 1 period a day. And they will also assign teachers to take turns to just monitoring in that e-learning lab to make sure students are studying online on the online courses, because sometimes students can use that time to do other things, which we don't want to see. So the final result is really good. I would say the Dalit International School students are performing best right now among all international schools because they have so much support on the ground, and the whole school, from students, teachers, and the parents, they all understand online learning very well. One interesting story he shared with me is that at one point they have a teacher who have experience teaching for VHS online, decided that he wants to go back to United States. And they talked with the teacher saying that why not use their teaching for Dalit while you are back in United States. So that teacher did that. And then after several years, the teacher decided to go back to Dalit. Students feel like that teacher is always there because the teacher is always teaching. That's how they use online learning to solve all kinds of problems the school may facing. And I'm sure that if you talk with Carl, he will be happy to answer any questions regarding online learning because of his experience. I put in my contact information here, so you're welcome to send me emails for further inquiries. And also, I put in a video link there. If you just go to VHS website, you will see that video on the main page, on the first landing page, which gives you some video directly taken from our teachers, students, partnering schools, to give you a bit more broad overview from teachers and students' perspective.